Hi guys, and welcome back to another World of Tanks news update. Now, some of you will probably have seen this because I know some of you do keep an eye on the World of Tanks console website, but they've now released the details for the TankBowl, for the tryouts and the playoffs, and for the actual TankBowl itself, it seems. So, it starts on the 16th of January. These are for the tryouts and the playoffs, and runs until the 1st of February, I believe it is. So, first of all, you need to complete the tryout. You can use tier 3 tier 3 and higher vehicles, premium or regular. But once you've chosen your team, there is no going back. So once you complete the tryout for one team, or once you've chosen the tryout for one team, that's it. You are with that team. So the teams are America and Germany. So you get through the tryouts burning a specific number of points based on per battle XP earnings. The sooner you pass, the sooner you'll be into the playoffs, where you get extra XP and silver per victory in vehicles of your selected nation. So obviously American vehicles, German vehicles. Right, tryouts. Well, you get 1 point for coming in the top 4 to 5 XP earners on your team, 3 points for the top 2 to 3 XP earners, and 5 points for being the top XP earner on your team. You have to get 100 points, is it? Yeah. Earn 100 points in your nation's tanks tier 3 or higher. You will then get the playoffs. Now, these are until the 1st of February. Basically, what the playoffs are is, for each win in your nation's vehicle tier 3 or higher, you get an extra 25% XP and an extra 25% silver. Then on the, well, it says the 1st, but I think it could possibly, no, I'm just looking at it, so it's 1600 Pacific Standard Time. So yeah, for us in Europe, possibly, I might be getting this wrong, but it might be about 8 o'clock on the 2nd, 8 AM, and that's Universal Coordinated Time, and that would probably be the 2nd, although I could be wrong on that. But anyway, these are the dates that it's given. Now, TankBowl, you basically play tanks of your nation to earn points. So again, top 4 to 5 XP earners, you get 1 point, top 2 to 3, 3 points, top XP earner, you get 5 points. Every 15 points you earn, you get a completion, and you will get one of these medals. So I think that's Participant Germany and Participant USA, and that's for just getting 15 points. And like I say, that's one completion, and you will also get a random drop reward. Now, for 110 points, you will get an MVP Germany or an MVP USA, depending on which your chosen team was. And that's basically when you get 110 points. Now, the team that scores the most completions wins. So the more of these, I don't know if it's every 15 points or if it's just once you've hit 15 points, you've got your completion, and that's your sort of, that's your contribution to your team. I don't know. It could be every 15 points. I'm not entirely sure. It's not quite clear on that. I have been looking. Now, that runs until the 5th of February, as you can see, at 15:59 Pacific Standard Time. Now, on the 6th of February, you claim your prize. Now, the winning team gets a free champion Panther. I can't see what the number is on there. It's the Panther M10, the one that's disguised as a Wolverine, the tier 7 premium German medium. And it's got a special champion symbol on it, and you also get a trophy medal. The losing team, well, if you got your MVP medal, for either USA or Germany, you will get 50% off the champion M10 bundle. And if you just got your Participation USA or Participation Germany medal, you will get 15% off the bundle. Now, there are also, coming on the 16th, on the 1st, some ridiculously expensive bundles again, which, let's just have a look at them. They seem to be aimed at new players and new players with money, because even though you will get remuneration in silver for any tanks that you own in the bundle, I can't think of anybody that's been playing this for more than a couple of 3 months that won't have at least 1 or 2 of these tanks in their garage. But anyway, this is just basically clarifying the tryouts and playoffs. Here we are at the end of the TankBowl. The winning team gets the champion Panther M10. Now, this I think is just a bit of fun, possibly. Oh, below are recommended players, but the decision is yours on which vehicle to bring out. Just give it your all. So these are the ones that they're recommending if you're going on the American team. These are the ones that they recommend to you if you're joining the Germany team. But it's entirely up to you. You can use any American, any German. That's your choice. For the first time, we are offering almost every single American and German premium tank in a variety of bundles. These include rare and hero tanks for new and old collectors alike. If you already own one tank in one of the following bundles, you will be compensated their discounted gold equivalent. So that's not bad. You're actually getting gold back instead of silver for the tanks that you own. So, okay, that's not bad. Still, they're stupidly expensive, but that's better. Now, these are on from the 16th to the 6th, as you can see. And, again, if you're a new player, or for some reason you've been playing this a while and don't own any of these, and you've got the money, yeah, it's a good bundle. It is discounted, it is actually discounted, but it is stupidly expensive in the first place. And there is something that really, really knocks me about the American bundle, and we'll cover that now. Right, now there's 25 tanks in this bundle. However, T7 combat car, Viper combat car, Hornet combat car, Kraken, Fox, Python. Right, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of those 25 tanks are the same. Exactly the same. Apart from that's got no paint job. That's like green and black maybe. And, one's orange and black, yellow and black, blue and black, and red and black. Yeah, that's it, basically. So those 6 are exactly the same tank. Now, I did pick up the combat car bundle, the Christmas lights one, because I've been wanting a combat car for a while. I got loads of boost ops with it, so, that was my choice. It was a little bit on the pricey side, but I got all these, free. It did annoy me that I got 5 combat cars when I only wanted 1, and I can't even sell them because they're not worth anything. So, yeah, 6 of them out of the 25 are already the same. T2 light tank, MTLS, I like the MTLS. Sexton one, well, I do like that one. The American Sexton one is fantastic. The British one is alright, but not as good. M22 Locust, right, here we are. This is another issue, though. The M4A2E1 Sherman, the M4A2E4 Ripper. Exactly the same tank as far as I can tell, but that's got a paint job. That one doesn't. So again, that's another 2 tanks that are the same, which is quite annoying. The Ram 2. The T23E3, now this is, as to my knowledge, the first time this has been sold on PlayStation 4 since the Founders Pack. That's frustrating. Okay, that really is frustrating. Now, again here, look. T26E4 Super Pershing, T26E4 Freedom. Another 2 tanks that are exactly the same. So far, 8 of the 25 tanks are the same as one of the other tanks in it. So you've got the 6 combat cars that are all the same, the 2 Shermans that are the same, the 2 Super Pershings that are the same, apart from the paint job. Brazilian Bulldog, T95E2, again, to my knowledge, this is the first time that's been sold on PlayStation 4. Very frustrating. T14, T34, Mutant 6, M56 Scorpion, T28 Concept, Lycan T71, and the Sherman Fury. But don't worry, the Sherman Fury, I believe, is going to be in its own pack along with Tiger 131, probably bundled together, maybe separate as well. And that is 54,000 gold. Yes, 54,000 gold. So you'd be looking at what? About 160, no, what is it, 70, on the PlayStation it's £74 for 24,000, is it? Something like that. So you're going to be looking at 150, yeah, around about £160 easily. And what would that be at the current exchange? Maybe $200 possibly. Although I might be off on that. Exchange rates have never been the best. But yeah, again, new players with the money to spend, it's your choice. The whole thing, it is discounted. It's 45% off. However, do be completely aware that these 6 are exactly the same apart from the paint job. Those are the same apart from the paint job. Those are the same apart from the paint job. So, it's your money, your choice. I'm just informing you. Now, the Team Germany Mega. We have the Minnie Mouse, the Panzerkampf 38H735. We have the Panzer D, the Panzer 2D, sorry, the Panzer T15, the Panzer S35, the Gross tractor, the T25, the Panzer IV Hydro. We've got the Panzer IV-5, which is the the Panzer V-4, which is the Ram Panzer. We've got the Panzer IV Schmalterm, which is the one that's it's a bit like the Panzer IV-H, but it looks like it's got the Panther turret. It's got the wire side skirts on it. The Panther M10, that's the one disguised as the Wolverine. The Panther 88, the Panzer B2, which is the captured version of the French B2. We've got the Lerva, we've got the Stug 4, which, well, is not as good as the Hidden, as we know. We've got the Dickermax, we've got the E25, we've got the Jagdtiger 88, the Aufklärungs Panzer Panther, which that gets a bad rep. I don't mind it. It's not a very good light tank, but I don't mind it. We've got the Revenantskraft Panther again. So yeah, that's really turned out to not be a rare tank, hasn't it? It's been sold God knows how many times since Halloween. We've got the captured KV-1, the Tiger 1 Hammer, and the Kanonen Jagdpanzer. Plus you get the 22 garage slots, and you get various ace ops for some of the tanks that are in there, and that one is 56,000 gold with a 45% discount again. I did miss the garage slots on the American one, but no ace ops, which is cheeky and disappointing. Now, at least, although this is criminally expensive, at least with the German one, you get the ace ops, and these are all different tanks. None of these are the same as with the American one, where you've got 8 tanks that are the same as other ones. These are all separate, different tanks. So, again, your money, I'm just informing you. Now, they are broken down into various bundles as well, all to do with American football. I don't know anything about American football, so I apologise to the fans of it. But you've got the USA wide receivers, 10,700, T2, M22 Locust, T71 Brazilian Bulldog, couple of ace ops, garage slots. Now, you get the ace ops with this. I don't know why it's not listed for the top one, whether that's just an error. It could be an error. You've got the Germany wide receivers. So these all seem to be, again, the low tier ones. So you've got the Mini Mouse, the Micro Mouse, should I say, the Panzer 2D, the T15, the Aufklärungs Panzer. 6,000, and with 4 garage slots, and the Aufklärungs Panzer Panther Ace. You've then got the Quarterback's Ultimate. Now this is probably the one that I'm reluctantly going to be buying. It's 13,500. You get the 4 garage slots, Ripper Ace, T95E2 Ace, T23E3 Ace. Now, I already own the Ripper, which is a bit disappointing, but I will get the discounted gold value back, so that's not too savage. I don't own the Ram 2 yet, and I definitely don't own these two. Like I say, I think that was only sold in the Founders Pack on the PlayStation 4. I think you guys on Xbox have had it a couple of times though, and the T95E2, never been on PS4 to my knowledge. So that's probably the one I'm going to be picking up. Probably, when I can talk, probably not on the 16th. I do want to get the Fury and Tiger 131, so I don't know. Although, yeah, having said that, depending on the cost of the bundle, I might get this one first and get the Tiger one at a later date, so I'm not sure, but yeah, that's probably one I'm going to be picking up anyway. Team Germany, Quarterback's Ultimate. So you've got the Panzer V-4, the Ram Panzer, you've got the Panzer IV-H, the Panzer IV Schmalterm, and you've got the Crafts Panther, the garage slots, Hydro 8, and, well, the 3 ace ops as well. That's 12,000 with a 30% discount. Now, bear in mind, these will actually be discounted because there is no equipment or anything else in here, so these discounts, they are actually discounts, which Wargaming seems to be doing more of recently since it all kicked off about discounts. Anyway, Team USA Lineman Ultimate, the T14, the Mutant 6, the T34, 30% off, 15,500, 3 garage slots, ASOP. That's not a bad price actually, considering I think the T34 is in the tech tree at around 12,000 silver, is it? So yeah, that's not a bad bundle. That really isn't. The Germany Lineman, 30% off again, 15,800. The Panzer B2, the Tiger 1 Hammer, the Lerva. Yeah, I'd say that American one's a better bundle than that one, definitely. You've got the linebackers, the USA linebackers, so 9,000, T28 Concept, M56 Scorpion, garage slots, ASOPs. And again, I'm not promoting any of these, I'm just informing you. I'm telling you which ones I think are, a decent one to possibly go for if you haven't got the tanks. You know which one I'm going to be going for. So you've got the linebackers Ultimate, Stug 4, disappointing tank, I must admit. E25, Yag Tiger 88, Canonian Jagdpanzer, 21,000, 4 garage slots, a couple of ASOPs. The All-Star Ultimate, this is USA, Sexton 1, T28 Concept, Mutant 6, Ripper, and Lycan T71, garage slots and various ASOPs, 16,500. The Germany All-Star, Tiger 1 Hammer, Revenant Crafts Panther, Aufklärungs Panzer Panther, and Canonian Jagdpanther, ASOPs, garage slots, 21,000. And then you've just got the boost ones and the German supplies as well. So there you go. Some of these bundles, I mean, you've got to admit, like I say, there's no equipment in here. They are bundles. They are very expensive, some of these. But if you've got the money and you're looking at some of these, some of them, they're not bad prices, actually, that one's not a bad price. Two very, very different tanks in there, though. That one is actually, when you look at the individual costs of these tanks, that's not bad. That's pretty good. And the one that I'm going to be getting, of course, like I say, this one, I'll bite the bullet. I'll get my gold back for the Ripper, but I'll get the Ram 2, which I have been looking at picking up recently for doing a review. Obviously, I'd like to try and do all of them if I can. And these two, well, I've only ever seen one of those in one match, ever, since I've been playing, since last March. And I have never seen one of these, ever. So, yeah, that'll be the one I'll be picking up. But there you go. And just before we go as well, like I say, I know a lot of you will have seen this, keeping it on the website and what have you, but a lot of you don't, so I thought I'd bring it to you. And just before I go, I've been trying to find a comment from Efficiency65. When I got up this morning, I had obviously the email and the notification that he left a comment, and saying he'd been a long subscriber and whatever, but saying that I am doing myself a disservice. But that's all I could read, because it only gave me a preview of the comment. And when I actually tried to look at the comment, it wasn't there. It's not in my marked for spam, although I have been having problems with that. It shows I've got 18 possible spam comments, but when I go to it, it won't actually show me any, and it says I've got none. So I am having a bit of an issue with my comments at the minute. So I don't know if you've deleted it. I am genuinely interested to see what you had to say. Anybody who has any advice or suggestions or constructive criticism, please leave it in the comments. That's how you learn and how I get better. But yeah, I just can't find your comments, so I do apologise. I am, like I say, I'm genuinely interested to see what you have to say, and anybody I'm going to say like I say again, but I have done anyway. But yes, any constructive criticism, any advice or suggestions, just let me know in the comments. I'm always happy to listen, and like I say, that's how we learn, that's how we grow. I just said it again, I know, yeah, turn it into a drinking game. I'm going to go now before I get even worse, but I'll be back later on with a proper video. So until then, take care out there, and I'll catch you next time. See you later.